that for me, for the for the book Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus by John Gray. For me,
The book Men Are From the Mars and Women Are From the Venus by John Gray describes how communication skills, understanding, and acknowledgement of basic gender differences can change the whole essence of relationship between men and women. The writer describes men as Martians and women as Venusians, and describes how women prioritize uh, emotional needs and how men prioritize achievements and self-care. The writer describes the men's coping behavior as going to cave and women's coping behavior as peace. The basic requirements of men and women as psychological writer Johan Gray mentioned each and every aspect. The arguments between men and women and the reasons of these arguments and how to deal with these arguments. How men and women score each other by the efforts they put into the relationship. Why men and women stop giving to a relationship and start giving up on a relationship is described in detail. The lack of communication skills between the couple is the main reasons of arguments, and how to deal with these kinds of problems through letters and other ways is described in detail. The writer said that 90% of the problem is belong to the past in an argument between the couple, and only 10% of the problem is belongs to present. The four seasons of the love is described, and how men and women react and behave in these seasons is described in detail. At the end, if we understand basic psychology of the men and women and what are the requirements of men and women in a relationship and start applying into our daily life, a time will come our marriages and relationships will fall in place. Thank you.
Thank you, Parveen. Next we have Zulera Noor. The book name is Deadly Water, the Vietnam Naval War and its Aftermath. The author is Randy Miller. Zulera Noor. Before I start, I first want to ask how many of us are patriotic? Can you please raise your hands? How many of us are patriotic? Alright, because this book is for all the patriotic people who think that their country is the best and all the others they are bad. In this book, the best thing about is the author Randy Miller. He was a sailor in the war in 1994, in 1964, in the war of America versus Vietnam, where basically America sent to nearly 250,000 Navy blue sailors, and they used Agent Orange on Vietnam for the destroying. And then they came back, surprisingly, their four sailors went fatal illnesses caused by Agent Orange. It was sarcastic cancer, and the insurance were not given to them. The organization never even accepted that those blue sailors were on the field of war, which is kind of surprising that your own country will get to your death cause. That is it. Thank you very much.
okay, so the next participant for the non-fiction category we have is Javeria Mehta for 12 Steps to a Compassionate Life by Javeria Mehta. Can you please have you here?
Assalamualaikum, this is me, Javier Matab from
from second year chemical engineering department. I am here to present a review about my book, that is 12 Steps to a Compassionate Life. First of all, we have to understand compassion. Most of us hear this word most probably, but we don't know the actual meaning of compassion. Compassion means to understand someone's situation and someone's suffering and to realize that how someone is acting in this actual situation. Without rather than judging or concluding anything, first of all, you have to understand others' situation. In this book, author Karen Armstrong states the top major principles or steps towards a compassionate life. This is one is learn about compassion by reading. As we know, reading helps a lot when we want to learn something. That is, if we want to learn compassion, we have to read the books related to this topic or to discuss it with our seniors or with our mates, which actually increase our knowledge in a sense of reading or discussions. In second step, she said, look at your own world. First of all, we have to look around our community and see what they are doing, what they have, their behavior according to people, or majorly this most important part as we if you want to conclude anything or any statement about others, first of all, we have to understand them and understand their opinions. The main point of this book is actually to understand others. The third step is compassion for yourself. It is very important to have compassion for others, but it is also very important to have compassion for yourself. It means don't be too much harsh for yourself. अपनी मतलब इसके अंदर ये बताया गया है कि अपने ऊपर भरोसा रखना है, अपनी मोटिवेशन सब इतनी जरूरी है. मेन यही कंक्लूजन है. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, Gabriela. Next, we have Maaz Akbar Jatoi, and the book name is A Girl in the Eyes, and the author is Robert Barnett. His name is Saladin. John.
Assalamualaikum. The book which I have chosen for review is Saladin, which is popularly known among us as Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi, which is a very hot topic nowadays. So, this book basically depicts the life of Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi. First of all, Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi was born in 1137. His place of birth is still a mystery, but according to author, he was born in Damascus, which is Damesh in Urdu. Later, his father, who was a governor under Nuruddin Ghani's empire, was migrated to Syria, and that was the main chance for Saladin's popularity. After his father's death, Saladin's uncle, Shehu, who was also a great leader and a brave warrior, became the governor of Syria. But ultimately, he also died. And after his death, Saladin got the chance to represent himself because after his uncle's death, he became the governor of Syria. After becoming governor, he took every step for the betterment of his people, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims. So, he eventually rose to the rank of Sultan. And after becoming Sultan, since he was after his dream to conquer Jerusalem and to recapture the Jerusalem from the hands of Christian Empire. So after becoming the Sultan, he ordered his army and assembled his army and finally attacked the Jerusalem, the kingdom of Jerusalem, along with the 2 lakh brave soldiers who were ready to give their life for the holy city of Jerusalem. After attacking Jerusalem, the fight continued for almost 1 month. But after that, the people and the commanders of Jerusalem surrendered after him. And finally, ultimately, Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi conquered the Jerusalem. And after entering the Jerusalem, he ordered his soldiers as well as the commanders not to kill any Muslim who wanted to live peacefully with their existence with the Muslims. So, the moral of the book is that if you want to do something in your life and you are devoted towards it, you will surely do it. You will surely do it. Thank you so much. The next participant we have is Hussain HIMALIYA, Marvels and Mysteries of the Unexplained by Nigel Blunden and Alan Hall.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Since the day search engines came into existence, searching for information has never been this easier. And yet, we are seeing a constant decline in the information and knowledge an individual possesses. Why is that? The reason is that we have stopped thinking about it. The fact that not knowing something has evolved into not knowing that you don't know something is quite an epidemic, which needs to be concerning, which is concerning a lot more than like things like climate change and global warming. So, two of the brilliant minds, namely Nigel Blunden and Alan Hall, came together and put forward a book by the name of Marvels and Mysteries of the Unexplained. This book offers an enigmatic view over things that I never knew even existed. Whether you want to learn about the mystery behind the cosmic event that decimated over 2,000 square kilometers of eastern Siberia, or how the tomb of an Egyptian king was connected to the mysterious deaths of those who were responsible for opening it. There are so many things that need to be discussed, but due to the shortage of time, I just want to conclude by saying this, that the beauty about life is that it is shrouded in mysteries. Mysteries need to be solved, and those people who are willing to uncover it will savor their lives to the fullest. And what noble mission than to start with this book first. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hussain. Last, we have Fida Hussain Chandiyo from Darul University. The book name is Failure is the First Step of Success, and the author is also Fida Hussain Chandiyo.
Name is failure the first step of success. नाकामी कामयाबी की पहली सीढ़ी है. नाकामी कामयाबी की तरफ पहला कदम है. जो आथर है वो फिदाउशन है. इस फिदाउशन आथर अपने बुक में बयान कर रहा है कि failure not a success. Failure is not a condition of success, but the part of success. If you fail, you try again. If you fail, you try again. आथर साहब ने अपने बुक में छोटे बच्चे का मिसाल दिया है. जब छोटा बच्चा होता है वो गिरता है फिर उठता है, क्योंकि उसको चलना तो नहीं आता. गिरता है उठता है, ही ट्राई अगेन एंड ट्राई अगेन. उसके बाद आथर ने अपनी बुक में मिसाल दिया है चींटी का, वो जो वाल के ऊपर क्लाइंब करती है. आथर ने बुक में बयान करा है कि मेरा जो एम था बुक लिखने का, कि जो हमारे मुआशरे में, हमारे सोसाइटी में, यूनिवर्सिटी में, स्कूल्स में हमारे बच्चे जो सुसाइड कर रहे हैं, डिस्करेज हो रहे हैं, उनके लिए मैंने बुक लिखा है. नाकामी जब भी आए आप उसको गले लगा लें. इस बुक का एक रिव्यू है. सक्सेस इज 99% फेल. जो कामयाबी है वो 99 सैकड़ों सक्सेस कामयाबी है वो 99% नाकामी है. क्योंकि बंदा नाकामी से ही सीखता है. एक हमारे पास गाय है, जाहिर बात है एक उसका पास हेड है, उससे एक टेल है. एक उसका रिव्यू है. एक हेड एक टेल है. हार की जिंदगी का काम है, क्योंकि खुदा की तरफ से कुदरती निजाम है, बेटा या बेटी. तो कभी भी आप नाकामी से न घबराएं और नाकामी को गले लगाएं. लास्ट पॉइंट, उसने अपने बुक में थॉमस एडिसन साहब का एक रिव्यू दिया है. एक एग्जांपल दिया है कि थॉमस एडिसन साहब ने जब ये बल्ब जल रहा है, बल्ब बनाया था अपने मकसद में, अपने एम में 1000 मतलब नाकाम हो गया था. शुक्रिया.
That's all we have for the non-fiction category. Lastly, I would like to call the participants of poetry category. Sayyid Ali Zain Raza from NED. The book name is Pause 1, and the author is Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
And my book is House by Johann Gottlieb von Goethe. And it was a book written 2 centuries ago. And like the total, the story is regarding how a person, how a scientist is head of public life, and he knows everything regarding the entirety of the world. And then he goes on this journey with the devil himself. The devil is the main antagonist in the story, which is Mephistopheles. It's a German folklore devil, and basically in the entire story, they go on different journeys. So the contented person who is the protagonist, a hated protagonist, in fact, he goes on this journey and like he makes a deal with the devil that can change in exchange for his own hedonistic desires. He goes on this level and they go on different journeys where he will be given an excess of knowledge where his bit more things will be added to make his life more fun. So in this entire story, it talks about redemption and damnation both in contrast. I think the things going here are a pretty good match. So one could take out many things from this entire story, and after that, one could just take these lessons and examples from the story itself, and make sense from it that the person who is Faust himself, the main character of the story, Faust is someone that lives inside all of us. Like if you mention all of the seven deadly sins, gluttony, wrath, greed, lust, everything, a bit of everything is within all of us. And if you read the story itself, you will be angry at the character himself. And that's how you will know that something is happening, and it's happening with something. So, in the end, if you talk about the poetry in completion, it is one of the greatest masterpieces written by Goethe, and Goethe is another big name in the German literature as well. Like, if you have to go and read the book, then you can understand why it is here in the top echelons of poetry itself, along with John Milton's Paradise Lost and the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. Thank you.
Thank you, Sayyid.
Next up, we have Rida Hussain Chandiyu from South University of Engineering and Technology. The book name is Shadu Risalo, and the author is Gul Muhammad Tuli. Rida Hussain Chandiyu.
माजरत तीसरी बार आया शाह जो शाह से कोई नावा तो नहीं है शाह लती बिटाई रमतुल्लाह है जो मेरे संगीत का बेटा शायर था एक सूफी बुजुर्ग था और बहुत सारे जो राइटर शायर हैं उसने उनके जो रिसालों को शाह जो रिसालों थे उसको समझाने की कोशिश की है जो मैंने पढ़ा है वो एक गुरु मोहम्मद साहब का तो मैं अपने कागज कर रहा हूँ अमर अल्लाह अली माला आलिम को धड़ी कादिर पंजी कुदरती कायमात कदीम वाली वायद बदहु रातिक रब रहीम सो सारा सचो धड़ी चे हम हकीम करे पान करीम जोड़ जोड़ जहान जो हाँ मैं बात कर रहा हूँ मैं नहीं बता रहा हूँ ये सर कल्याण का जो है टोटल 40 साल में टाइम बहुत कम है 30 सुर है ये सर कल्याण से है उसमें शाह साहब अल्लाह की जात को बयान कर रहा है कि तेरी जात अवल है तेरी जात की बलद है तेरी जात सबसे आला है तू ही तू है उसके में आगे बढ़ूं शाह साहब ने अपने जो रिसालों में शाहजहां में खवातीन को बयान किया बुलंदों को बयान किया इसकी मजादी को बयान किया इसकी हकीकत को बयान किया हर तबके को बयान किया इंसान को बयान किया शागिर्द को बयान किया इल्म को बयान किया अब इल्म के लिए शाह साहब कह रहा है अखर पढ़ जो हर पली सब मिसाल अखर पढ़ जो हर पली सब मिसाल अंदर गुजार पन्ना पढ़ने के तरह आगे शाह साहब फरमा रहा है पढ़ो पढ़ी कहीं की न कुलूब में पढ़ो पढ़ी कहीं की न कुलूब में पारा हो चढ़ी ये मरक पढ़ाई वेतरा अदीब शाह लगी पे शाह साहब कह रहा है कि आप एक ही अखर पढ़ो लेकिन अमल करो मौलाना साहब के फरमाने वालों इल्म देखा है जिसमें अमल नहीं है और आगे शाह साहब फरमा रहे हैं आप पढ़ तो रहे हो लेकिन अमल नहीं कर रहे क्योंकि डिग्री फिजूल की अगर हमारे पास इंसानियत नहीं है एक इंसान का कदर नहीं है शुक्रिया मजा नहीं है यार
So with that being said, I would kindly request Dr. Sajid to please come forward and address the audience. Dr. Sajid, can we please have you here?
ये देखिए आप सबने एंजॉय किया होगा इस प्रोग्राम और टाइम क्योंकि कम है तो मैंने काफ़ी कुछ सोचा हुआ था लेकिन टाइम की कमी की वजह से मैं बहुत इसको अपनी बात को शॉर्ट करूँगा और ये कहूँगा कि हम जो है वो बहुत जल्द जो है वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि काम कर रहे हैं कि हम एक बुक रीडर सोसाइटी जो है वो तो इंशाल्लाह जो है वो इस पर हमारा काम चल रहा है और जल्द ही इस पर हम जो है वो आपको अपडेट करेंगे तो फिर जो है वो आप अपनी पार्टिसिपेशन उसमें भी शो कीजिएगा। थैंक यू।
I would like to now request Ms. Shahnaz Razmi to please come and say a few words. Ms. Shahnaz Razmi, please give a big round of applause.
My name is Shahnaz Ramzi. Kaliko, I have actually requested this time because I thought that जब तक कि हमारे tabulate हो रहे हैं results, I would like to make comment on what was presented today by the students. First of all, I would like to congratulate everybody. It's always not about winning or being the best, it's about participating. So the fact that you all came and you all participated, it's a big thing and you all deserve applause. I was in fact disappointed that the person who was supposed to review Count of Monte Cristo didn't show up because that's my favorite book and I wanted to hear a review on it, so that was very sad. One thing that I wanted to say is that 97% of the people did not review the book. I'm very sorry to say this is not what a review is. What you all have done is given synopsis. You all have said what the book is about. So you all have tried to just give a concise story of the book in 2 minutes. This is not what a review is. For a review, you have to talk about the style, you have to talk about the language, the writing skills. Most of you have completely overlooked that. There were just 1 or 2 people who talked about the humor in the book or the graphic detail in the book. Otherwise, most of you all have missed it. So please, next time when you are doing something like this, and it's a great initiative, I think this is a great way to encourage you all to read. And like Salahuddin Saab said, this is what will make you better human beings. So read, definitely, but then also learn how to analyze the books, because this, I felt that a lot of it was lacking. And also, I think 2 minutes is really not fair to the students to present the review in that. And then बस कि आपने कुछ को 2 minutes 30 seconds दिए और कुछ को 2 minutes दिए, वो उनके लिए बिल्कुल fair नहीं था. So I think please आप लोगों को एक uniform वो रखना चाहिए और ये mic नहीं होनी चाहिए. जब आप लोग contest कर रहे हो तो फिर please proper एक mic रखें. This is after all NED, so you don't expect this, okay? Thank you.
So now, finally, the most awaited moment for today's event has arrived.
You got it right. The prize distribution ceremony.
Very honorable, very consequently, Norwegian other process. We invite everyone to join Pakistan Norwegian Cultural Society, not only for this institution, but individually one can join this society for the betterment of youth, for opening the avenues for through joint union for Pakistan. Thank you.
So from the fiction category, the third position goes to Araj Iqbal. Can you please have your
Third position, I am Big. Third position goes to Maria Khalid. Maria Khalid, can you please have you? Please give a big round of applause.
सेंटर में आ जाए
for the fiction category goes to Hira Malik. Hira Malik, can you please have you on the stage? Hira Malik will be receiving a cash prize of rupees 2,000.
मूव आसिम फ्रेम में आ रहे हैं आप साइड में थोड़ा सा हाँ ये सही है
Now announcing the first position holder of the fiction category, we have Araj Iqbal. Cash prize of 3,000.
Request Dr. Majid, Dr. Sajid, to please give the awards and certificates to the participants or the winners and runner-ups of the non-fiction category. So the third prize goes to Maz Akbar Jatoi. He will have a cash prize of 1,000 rupees along with the certificate from CLIF Pakistan as well as IT. Maz Akbar Jatoi. Maz Akbar Jatoi, third prize. The second prize goes to Fida Hussain. He'll be getting a cash prize of rupees 2,000 along with a certificate from CLIF Pakistan and IT. So finally, The first position for non-fiction category goes to, any guesses? No guesses? Okay, the first prize goes to Hussein Imam. Please give a big round of applause. He will be receiving a cash prize of 3,000 rupees along with a certificate from CLIF Pakistan and I. Along with the shield as well. Please give a big round of applause. He's the first one. He deserves it, please.
So for the poetry category, the second position goes to Ali Zain. A huge round of applause for Ali Zain, please. He'll be receiving a cash prize of about 2,000, a shield and a certificate. Category, we have Fida Hussain. Fida Hussain, can we please have you on the stage? You will be receiving a cash prize of about 3,000 and a certificate and a shield. Congratulations, Fida Hussain.
Thank you so much all. Congratulations to all the winners.
I would now request Dr. Saud Hashmi to kindly come on stage and present shields to the jury and the faculty members. Dr. Saud Hashmi.
We're going to give the first shield to Sir Mujibur Rahman, President CLIF Pakistan. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence and for your kind words.
So the second shield goes to Ms. Shahnaz Ramzi. Ms. Shahnaz, can we give a big round of applause for Ms. Shahnaz?
I will now request Ms. Mehreen Ilahi to please come and collect your shield. Ms. Mehreen Ilahi, please give a big round of applause. आपको बहुत कंजूस है बातों में।
मैं ये चेंज करवा दूंगा अगर
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आपने और बच्चों से मुख्तलिफ बच्चों ने इतनी तैयारी की हुई थी। ठीक है, शहनाज said we didn't know the real way to review it, but they made a very big effort, and that has to be applauded and encouraged. I feel कि आप लोगों से बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे और यहाँ सोसाइटी मुनक्किद होनी चाहिए। मेरी आर्ट गैलरी है मजमूअत के नाम से, and we do a lot of literary events. अगर आप में से कोई इंटरेस्टेड है डिफेंस में है ये, मगर आप लोग बहुत मैं चाहूँगी कभी भी टाइम मिले आप लोग आए और वहाँ जो लिटरेरी इवेंट्स होते हैं उसमें भी हिस्सा लें। It will be a pleasure.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, so for the next shield, I would like to call Sir Sajid. Sir Sajid, can we please have you? Sir Sajid is the organizer for today's event.
Next, we have our Associate Professor and Advisor Faculty, IKE, Dr. Kaneem. Please come and collect your seat.
Last but not the least, I would like to request Dr. Sarjan to present the award to the main lead of today's event, Mr. Junaid Ahmed, for his valuable efforts in organizing this event. A huge round of applause for Junaid Ahmed.
So with this, our event comes to an end. We are so grateful to everyone present here for your time and effort. Your presence was surely invaluable.
उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपको उतना ही मजा आया होगा इस इवेंट को अटेंड करने में जितना मजा हमें आया इस इवेंट को ऑर्गेनाइज करने में. So these are your hosts signing off.
Thank you so much for coming. Hope you all had a great time. Allah Hafiz. Okay, please everyone, our jury, our guests, can you please have a group picture?